Okay, hello everybody. It's Janice from Welcome to ShabAlot. I'm actually a minute early, but I haven't done a live in a long time, and especially I haven't done a live with a guest. And tonight is a very special guest that I have coming on. I'm so excited to announce that I just threw an invitation out there because I just wanted to. I don't know, Spirit was moving me to contact this particular artist and we had never spoken before. I have only seen her on social media, and she's a wonderful, wonderful artist. And hi, everybody. If you're there, please say hello. Hi, Sonia. How are you, hon? I'm being dramatic. I am getting a drum roll. I'm so excited to, I don't know if you saw the photograph that is the thumbnail to this live, the thumbnail photo to this live, and that picture is actually a photograph of some of the works of the artists that we have that have live tonight, and who is also going to be coming to our creative networking event in November. So without further ado, I would like to invite our special guests on to come on live with me. Hold on one second. Hopefully it will work.
Hi, Janice.
Hello, Melanie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. We are live, and I was just letting everybody know that I was having a special guest star tonight who's going to be in our creative networking event. And so everybody, I would like you to meet Melanie Harmon. Heeman, what is it?
It's Heyman, like, hey, man, Heyman.
Okay. And she is Art by Melanie is her social media name. So if you could all say hi, comment, say hi, Melanie, how you doing? Welcome. And I'd like to say thank you so much, Melanie. I just kind of threw that out there, an invite to come to our event. And you were so gracious. We talked on the phone. We had a really nice conversation. And you did say that you would come to our event in Rhode Island in November. So I want to say thank you so much for that.
Well, thank you for having me. I've never been to Rhode Island before, so it'll be, I think the closest I've probably been there is in the DC area, and that would be as close on the East Coast that I've been to.
Yeah, it's about 8-hour drive from DC up to where we are. And you're going to love Rhode Island. There is so much to do here. This event that I have scheduled in November, if any of you guys have any questions, please ask them in the comments or email me or anything that you need to know. But November 12th, 13th, and 14th, we are hosting an event at Hope Artist Village, and I have an itinerary full of things that everyone is going to be doing. And I have finally determined the ticket cost. So I'm all set and ready to post when it's all ready and when you guys can start making your decisions if you can come and buying the tickets if you'd like to. So Melanie, where are you located now?
I'm in Oklahoma.
In Oklahoma. That's far from me.
Yep, middle of the country.
Middle of the country.
Yes.
And I've mentioned this to you before that Dionne Woods of the Turquoise Iris, she's in Oklahoma, right?
She's closer to Oklahoma City, I think, and I'm a little bit further west than that.
Okay, so it's a few hours drive to get to her.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of artists in Oklahoma that I'm aware of. So yeah, it's exciting to be that close to Dionne and all of the artists in this area.
Good. I get to see Dionne in September. I'm going to her Courage on Canvas retreat. So I'm going to see her. I'm going to see Kelly Weiler of Girl Up Cycle Studio. So it should be a fun event. It's so cool to meet up in person and meet everybody without social media.
You said that was in Galveston?
Yes,
That'll be
it
fun.
is in Galveston.
What a great weekend that'll be, or week.
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5 days or something. And what she did was she rented a beach house. So there's going to be 20 creatives all living in the same house on the ocean and learning how to have courage on
18.
canvas, meaning just what it sounds like. It's a little nerve-wracking for me to paint on canvas. And I guess we're going there to kind of like open up our spirit to be able to do that. Your canvas work is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I really
I
enjoy
love
it.
your work.
Thank you. As you can see, I like a lot of color.
Color is always good. When I first started watching you, Melanie, I believe, I don't know, it had to have been, well, definitely over a year ago. Time's going by fast, so it might be longer. But when I first started watching you, I was watching you painting the angel wings.
Yeah, that's probably one of my most popular ones. I'm guessing, uh, and I paint a lot of different kind of wings, but that's definitely a favorite of mine and a lot of people. It's one that has touched a lot of people,
Yeah,
and when people see that, then they go, "Oh, that's just something they felt."
yeah. They're very ethereal, your wings. They're very ethereal, and you make it look so easy. It just comes right out of you, and it's gorgeous. They're really beautiful.
I think it might have been back then when I was on the DIY Paint Network too. I was a retailer when I lived in Texas
Yeah.
and was on the DIY Paint page and would do a live there and then do a live on my page like one day apart. I think it's
Now you have a Facebook page, a Facebook business page, and is it called Art by Melanie?
it is. It is Art
Okay.
Melanie. Yeah, both Facebook and Instagram the same thing. So.
Okay. I'll post a link to your Facebook
Oh,
page on here so if people want to go over and join your page. And you go live a lot on your page, right?
I try to once a week, and it's usually been the weekends and do a lot of different things. I like trying new stuff all the time.
That's
Uh,
good.
things that hit me, some idea that comes up, and we'll try it and do it live and see how it works out. Sometimes it's pretty good. Sometimes you never know. It's
That's when I start sanding and going nuts and it gets really messy. And whenever I start on canvas, I always try to be like really perfect. Like I
yeah.
think I something I want to draw or paint, and I try to. I think too much, and then I'll hate it, and then that's when I just start making it really really abstract, and I'm so much more comfortable with that style of art.
And I think that's
Like the
really
messy, shabby, abstract stuff.
I think that's when the best work comes is when you find a comfort level of where you're at with your art, and
Yeah,
you're doing it purely from your soul, not trying to emulate something that you thought you needed to have on the canvas, but
exactly.
to actually just paint from your heart. I think
Yeah,
that's
I
the
think
best
I
way.
gotta start that way. Like I end up starting with the trying, but I don't even know how to start intuitively like that. Like I don't even know how to begin. It's usually something I end up doing like because I'm aggravated with what I've just done and I mess it up.
Sometimes you
That
just got to
thing,
walk away, though. Sometimes you
yes,
just got to say, "That's it. I got to walk away for a while and come back to it," because there are a lot of times when I paint, and there's always that point where you either go too far or you stop. And a lot of
yeah,
times I've gone too far, and you walk away and you think, that's not what I was thinking. But then you come back to it with fresh eyes, and then you can really see
yeah,
maybe rest and kind of get away from it. Because when we're painting, a lot of times we're really close up to something, really
right.
absorbed in it. So to step away and take a look, after a while, it's the best practice that I can find.
I'm
Sometimes
looking at that painting behind you on the what I don't have my glasses on, so I can't.
this
I'm
one,
going close. Yeah.
this one is actually a background. I
Oh, okay.
started the other day, and it has just just a lot of color on there.
It
But
sure does.
it will be a background on that
It's
one.
beautiful.
I
Do
love
you,
all the color.
do you know what you're gonna put on top yet, or?
It's going to be in the graffiti kind of realm.
Yeah, cool. Very
I'm not
good.
100% yet, but I just finished that the other night, and so it's been sitting there for a little bit.
I
Uh,
love it. Now, I don't know. Now, if you guys are familiar with Melanie and Art by Melanie, please say hello and say hi to Melanie and show her some support. She has been gracious enough to accept our invitation to our event this November. If you have any questions regarding the event, please post them here, whether you're catching us live or if you're catching the replay, you can still post your question and I'll get back to you. Now, if you're familiar, if anyone is familiar with Melanie's work, one of the things I think about a lot when that Melanie paints, it's very interesting. Melanie paints guitars. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I was trying to think the other day when my first guitar was. I know it was one that I had found at a flea market or a garage sale or something, and I thought that's a perfect canvas. Not that I ever thought that I would. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. And it sat at my house for quite a while before I actually painted it, and that was probably 8 or 10 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And that first one, it was front and back. It was all the sides were painted. The entire guitar was painted. Tons of color. I loved it. It sold immediately. But I think that was the first one. Since then, the different styles of guitars definitely have a can make a change, or it tells me kind of what it wants to be in a way,
Yeah.
an acoustic versus an electric. And I've got a couple of violins that I've done too.
Oh, wow.
And of course, not all of them are playable. Most of them are. Some are purely decoration. Some are, of course, playable. And
That's really interesting because I didn't even think to ask you that, or I didn't even ever think about that. I was just
right.
so in love with the work that you did that I wasn't even thinking, oh, are they playable or are they just decoration? I think I was thinking they were for decoration only, but you can play them. That's cool too.
Yeah, I'm sure there's some sound quality change on those that were painted entirely, like front, back, sides. There's got to be
Mm-hmm.
some kind of. But I've made guitars to commemorate 65th birthdays, uh,
Oh,
weddings, sports teams, you name it. So this is the one I just finished. I got
uh,
a fix
look at that, you guys.
over on the other side, but this one is definitely playable. Um,
And that's an acoustic? I can't tell.
it's acoustic, yeah,
Okay, oh, yeah.
it is.
That is beautiful. I love it.
But they
And
are.
you also painted the case too, right?
I did. I painted the case, and it has the lyrics from some lyrics from Let It
Yes.
Be on it.
Yeah,
But the
that's
case
really nice.
matches it, and I had done a case with all the piano keys and stuff several months ago, I guess. But I have done fewer cases than I have done guitars, but I like painting the cases too.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Nice,
really cool.
nice flat surface.
My son Jason plays guitar, and every time, and you also paint them on canvas, like really cool guitar portraits on canvas. And I always think of my son. I know he would love to have one of your paintings. So Facebook user, sorry I'm late. Gorgeous guitar. Tell me your name, you guys, because I don't see your name. In order to see your name, you have to click on that link for StreamYard, or you could just tell me who you are here so we can say hello. So the great news about Melanie and her guitars is part of the event on this. I renamed the event. That's why I struggled saying the name of the event. I was calling it BFAB, which was an artist group name that I found on when I was Googling, what can I call this event? And I've changed that when I made my flyer, and what I changed it to is Creatives Networking Event, because it's going to be chock full of tons of things to do. But the biggest reason why I created this event, Melanie, and for everybody who's there, is so that we can meet face to face, so that we can hang out with other creatives and, basically spend a weekend together. I'm going to find, hotels. I got to find, a good hotel for you guys to stay at, and hopefully I'll be able to get a discount for the hotel. But basically we have Friday night appetizers, cash bar, and that's the meetup. That's like after registration. We're gonna have just like a networking event. And then Saturday we're having breakfast, 2 workshops, and a catered lunch. Saturday night we're having a bowling dinner event, because in this space of Hope Artist Village, there is a bowling alley that was built here by the owner of Hope Webbing, which was the manufacturer that was in this mill. And he made this bowling alley because he wanted his employees to not go out for lunch. I don't know if he thought they were going to get in trouble or something when they went out for lunch, but he made this bowling alley in the hopes that his employees would stay in the bowling alley and stay on the premises during their lunch break. So it's a really cool old-fashioned bowling alley. So that's Saturday night. And then Sunday morning, Melanie has agreed to do a painting demonstration for us. And what she's going to do is paint a guitar. So I'm really excited about that.
I am too. I can't wait to see your space. It looks beautiful in the pictures that I've seen.
Ugh, thank you. I want to have it ready. Hopefully I'll have it ready. I moved in July, and I'm still not. Today was I painted today. Today was the first day that I've painted since July. And I just had to do it, and I feel really good. But yeah, it's still a mess. I can't even show you, but it's getting there. It's just a really slow process.
It's a process for sure.
Yeah. So book your flight, Melanie. Come out to Rhode Island. And hopefully maybe you can bring your daughter or some friends or whatever. But we're going to show you a great time, and we're so thankful that you're going to be here. And I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people who are going to want to meet you. So I think it's going to be a really nice time.
I look forward to it. I really do.
All right. All right. So if anybody has any questions, please ask them. And well, I'll be coming on quite often with more information about the event as I get to it. So thank you so much, Melanie, for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
All right. You take care. We'll see you soon.
Talk to you soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.